um, I my most dangerous project was The Binding of Isaac. And when I was working on that project, there was a point when I was showing everything to my wife. When you describe the game, it sounds much worse than it is when you experience the game. Because
for those who maybe never played, describe the game.
The Binding of Isaac is I'll describe I'll describe it in the way that would upset people.
Okay.
Binding of Isaac is about a naked, abused child, who Binding of Isaac is about a naked, abused child who goes inside of his creative mind as an escape from the harsh world around him, because he's such an outcast, even in his own home. And he kills himself. And you are playing out a mashup of his last fever dream of everything he's experienced in life and how wrong he feels as a kid, and how scared he is and everything else. That's what and it's all based on Christianity, being a negative for a creative kid when you're a creative outcast, which was all based on stuff that I experienced as a kid, growing up in a divorced, my mom and dad got divorced when I was 5. So I was split between 2 families, and my dad's side of the family were like super born again, ex heavy drug alcoholics that now found Jesus and are like super obsessed with Jesus. And then my mom's side of the family, who are like Mexican Catholic, who are super ritualistic. And it was this mashup of those things. And that's what the Binding of Isaac's theme is. And it's very abstract and very weird, and it's very hard to sum up, but that's kind of what it's about. The gameplay is just like a roguelike remix of Smash TV and Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
And it was designed to be replayed forever. Like a arcade game, like a Robotron game, or like Spelunky or whatever, that's what the Binding of Isaac is. But when I was working on it, my wife was like, if this upsets the wrong people, like if we get like a bunch of crazy Christian extremists who are wanting to take me out for whatever reason. That was the worry. It was a legit worry that she expressed that I didn't think of. And I think there was a point in that worry that there's a danger. There's a danger there. And sometimes when that danger is there is when you kind of realize that you might be doing something important. I don't know. It's like danger in music or danger in movies. It's any creative medium, like it's going to upset someone. That's expected, because if it doesn't, then you're not really doing something that's moving anyone or touching anyone in any way, shape, or form, even if it's, making them happy. So there's no doubt in my mind that Mugenics is going to upset someone. There's no doubt in my mind that the name itself will upset someone.
It's for those in the back, right? Okay. Well, no, because you're at a point now, right? Before, so you're in the midst of something, okay? And you know what? Hey, Evan, I hope you're coming back for this whole journey. I'm gonna just pre-invite you and be like, I want to go for this whole journey. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to know. So when we revisit this, a year, a semester, 3 semesters, 5 semesters now, what was Mugenics now?
Mugenics is a cat breeding simulation. That's the gameplay of it, is a randomly generated cat breeding simulation where you take your cats, you class them as you would a D&D character, you take them on a randomly generated turn-based combat adventure into this world, and you come back with food for your family, pieces of furniture that may or may not be cursed or enchanted, into your house, pay off your debts as you would Tom Nook, grow your house, grow your family, lose your family, everyone dies.
Okay.
That's the gameplay of the game. The themes that I'm exploring is kind of just about how animals are better than humans because they're not liars.
Wow. Okay.
That's it. I mean, that is boiled down to what I'm trying to say and what I'm exploring. it's about terrible human beings and these cats who are better simply because they're honest about what they are, and they live, they make babies, they eat, they shit, they die, and you move on, and there's the next generation, and the next generation carries hopefully enough good to make something better in the future, and your life goes on. And the game is about legacy. The game is about what you leave behind, and where that goes. And it's I really love it.
I hope I'm not the first one to call it animal crossbreeding, because that's
that's a good one. That's a good one.
One?
It's got so many elements of so many games that I absolutely love.
Right on.
We'll see where it goes. It's a harsh game, but if you make the eyes really big, then it doesn't feel as harsh.
Snort. Sorry.